Hey, soldier boy, you think you're special or something? The voice rang out across the marble plaza, dripping with sarcasm. A tourist in a backwards cap pointed his soda at the lone figure pacing in uniform, chuckling loud enough for others to hear. Lighten up, bro, you're not even in combat. A few laughs trickled through the crowd. Some pulled out their phones, sensing a moment to record. A joke maybe, something for social media. But what they didn't understand, not yet, was that this wasn't a show. This wasn't a man in costume. This was the tomb of the unknown soldier. And the guard walking before them wasn't doing a routine. He was living a vow. The tomb sentinel kept moving, perfect posture, 31 steps, a sharp turn, a 21-second pause. Then again, he didn't flinch, didn't glance at the hecklers, every motion precise, silent, sacred. The weight of history was in his stride, not just footsteps on marble, but footsteps through time, guarding the nameless who gave everything. But disrespect has a way of slicing through silence, and today it had. Around the plaza, tension rose. A mother gently hushed her child. An elderly veteran in a weathered cap slowly removed his sunglasses. People shifted, discomfort spreading across the gathering like a ripple. They didn't come for drama. They came to witness reverence. Yet now they were caught in a confrontation between arrogance and honor. Then came the moment. The sentinel halted mid-stride, his boots clicking cleanly against the stone. He turned to face the crowd. His voice rang out, not loud, but firm, deliberate. It is requested that everyone maintains a level of silence and respect. Just one sentence, but the impact was immediate. The laughter stopped. Phones dropped to sides. Air hung still and thick. The tourist scoffed. Relax, man. I was just kidding. But the crowd wasn't laughing anymore. The flag above shifted gently in the wind, as if nature itself understood the line that had been crossed. The guard resumed his post. Precision returned. Steps fell in rhythm. The moment, it seemed, had passed. But then the tourist did something no one expected. He stepped forward. Gasps cut through the silence. He raised his voice again. You don't have to act like a robot, man. Nobody's watching that hard. That's when someone did step forward. Not a guard, but an older man from the crowd. Civilian clothes, but military posture. Late 70s, maybe. But there was steel in his spine. He walked up to the mocker, calmly, slowly. Do you even know where you're standing? He asked. The tourist shrugged, still trying to laugh it off. Some war thing, right? The old man didn't raise his voice. He didn't have to. My brother died in Vietnam. His body was never found. This tomb might be the closest thing I have to a grave. And that man you're mocking? He's guarding more than stone. He's guarding him. Suddenly, the entire crowd was silent. The heckler shifted uncomfortably. I didn't know, he muttered. You didn't care, the veteran said quietly, but maybe now you will. He turned to the sentinel and gave a solemn nod. Carry on, soldier. And the guard did. No emotion, no gloating. Just duty, undisturbed, unwavering. The crowd was different now, reverent, still. Even the youngest children sensed something had shifted. No phones, no giggles, no stepping past the ropes, just quiet respect for a silence that meant something. The tourist stepped back, face flushed, and disappeared behind the crowd. His friends followed, subdued. One man quietly deleted a video from his phone. The crowd watched, not out of judgment, but understanding, because they had all just witnessed a transformation, not in the soldier, but in the man who thought he was above reverence. Later that day, the same man returned. Alone, no phone, no soda, no grin. He stood at the back this time. Hands folded, posture still. He watched the changing of the guard without a word. As the ceremony ended, he placed a hand over his heart, eyes wet, and whispered, I'm sorry. And maybe, just maybe, the sentinel saw him. Maybe he didn't. That wasn't the point. Because that guard wasn't there for personal moments. He was there for the forgotten, the unnamed, the unseen. Day after day, storm or sun. Not for applause, not for recognition, but because someone must stand watch. That's what makes the tomb of the unknown soldier sacred. The men who guard it don't blink because the world needs at least one place where honor is uninterrupted. where sacrifice is remembered without names, where even those lost in the chaos of history are promised, "You are not forgotten." The mocker came thinking he'd found a photo op. He left having stood in front of something eternal. In a world full of noise, there are still places where silence holds power, where discipline means more than display, where one man's quiet march echoes the footsteps of thousands who never came home. Before we end this story, let us know in the comment where are you watching from. If this story moved you, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment and subscribe for more powerful stories like this one. You never know, the next one might just change your life.